Okay, so this is my second attempt at explaining all 6 songs, but this is my second attempt at my second attempt of explaining all 6 songs. See, I made a video a second ago and I deleted it. I give you guys 99.9, so I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I got into my feelings. All right, when I get into my feelings, I say everything I mean. I give every bit of 99.9 plus one more, which means I give you the whole 1,000. So we're not going to do that. I'm not going to insult people. I'm not going to call whoever's causing grievances on the internet with me and my siblings. I'm not going to go into that because I went into that and got that shit all off my chest. I will still say one thing for sure, though. Whoever's doing it, you're a piece of filth. That's exactly what you are. You are a coward or you are a female dog. Either way, you're a piece of filth, and I'm going to wait for karma to come back. And when it happens, I hope it's somebody that I can actually see that this shit happens to. I don't want them to bleed or anything, but I want to watch them suffer, and I hope they suffer for every day that this has gone on. For every video I made that this was a trap for, and there's like what, maybe 15 of them, not counting the 5 that I've done today, or the 15 that I've done today. I hope for every second of those videos that I have made, every song, every threat, every warning versus invitations, I hope that every second of that, karma remembers what you've done to me. And I hope you suffer for every second of pain that I have felt because you're not adult enough to come and talk to me about the issue. So at the end of this video, by the way, I will remind everybody that I have something else to say. Matter of fact, I'll make another video about how come it's okay for people to pick with me, but when I defend myself, I become the bad guy. Okay? Cool beans. So let's go. The first song, Better Off Dead. There has not been a moment in my life outside of summertime with my father where I have never wanted to be alive. In other words, I'd be better off dead. It's also a movie with John Cusack, and you guys should probably go see it. Yeah, it's a really good movie. But I have had so much hell in the 50 years that I've been alive. I think if I wouldn't have made it to the Army, if I went a little bit of time I was there, I wouldn't be here. I honestly would have probably swallowed a bullet by now. So thank you, Dr. Bishop, for that. Thank you, United States Army, for giving me a family, because clearly the one I was born into don't know what family means and don't care. But they have their favorites, don't they? And they like to pick a lot, don't they? So, better off dead? God knows I'd be better off dead. I'm 50 years old. I've done nothing with my life for myself. I continue to do things for everyone else, but not so much as a thank you, not so much as a sorry, not so much as a support. We hope your acting career takes off, Echo. Nah, fuck that. We don't want anything from you, and I'm sorry because I just cussed. I was trying not to do that. Living with hate. I live with being hated every day, and they hide it behind a smile. And here's that thing. Nobody hates you more than your fucking family. Nobody. They play like they love you, and maybe some members are genuine. Maybe some members actually do give a fuck about you. I'm sorry I cussed again. But the truth be told, actions speak louder than words. If your family aren't going out their way to make sure you're not suffering, because you're making sure they're not suffering, then that's a whole different ballgame than you doing all the work and they reaping all the rewards, and they don't say thank you. They don't say we're sorry. We're sorry we robbed you of 50 years of your life so that you helped us, but now you are struggling to help yourself. You wanted a career. We prevented that from happening because instead of doing what was right, we did what the fuck we want. I'm sorry for cussing again. You'll probably get a couple more of those F-bombs before it's done, even though fuck is not my favorite cuss word. Damn actually is. But damn it, I have lived with hate for a good 40 plus change in some years of my life. I think the first fucking 5 years of my life was probably about the only time I was ever actually wanted by my family or by anyone. I have a few good friends. I don't know if they really want me. I really don't. I am not insecure about me. I'm insecure about how everyone else feels towards me because everyone else pretty much treats me like shit. I have a few friends, and damn it, they have gone to bat for me, where family members would rather see me in the cold. We'll leave it right there. Being hated by those you love. Same concept of what I just said 5 seconds ago. Same concept. Because when you go out your way to show that you love someone and you do things for them without merit, without mercy, and you will damn near die for them, but they laugh in your face, they smile in your face, they don't do anything to return the favor, even though you don't ask. They should still be at least willing to get themselves straight so you don't have to keep working hard to fix their problems because they keep creating them instead of growing the fuck up and doing what they should do versus fuck you, I do what I want. That was specifically for the person that's watching and probably going to go show this video to family members. So, hey, I'm a truth teller. That's why y'all don't like me. I don't tell lies. I don't get up on the internet and tell lies, but I leave your names the fuck off. So you should be grateful for that. Now, fighters fight. I have told y'all this story a fuck ton of times. I've been fighting since I was 6 years old, and it was by force, not by course. So, by the way, in case the uncles that are watching that did this, you're all fucking guilty for making me this way, except for one. And also, for the record, you're all aunts on my female parental unit side, not my male parental unit side. Because even if they don't love me, they have never made me fight a day in my fucking life. Ever. They never made me beat someone up as a form of discipline. Which, by the way, shout out to that young man who forgave me for that shit. And to everyone else that I beat up by force, not by course, I do apologize. You don't have to accept it. And if I was you, I wouldn't. I wouldn't accept it. Because, you know what? I knew right from wrong. And I'm guilty as fuck of it. But I own that shit. I own that shit. And again, I send warnings, not invitations, in case anybody who's watching this video remembers when Jonah beat their ass and decided, hey, let's go get Echo Fane Grey Wolf or James Williams Jr. or Jonah or whatever the fuck name he's going by right now. Let's go get him. To you, I say again, I send warnings, not invitations. I beat you before. I won't show you mercy this time. Period. Now, reason to live, great day to die. There's always a great reason to live. There's always a great reason to live. I didn't have that before I got on my plan with Dr. Bishop. I did not have that shit. I, in fact, joined the army to fucking die. Right? I wasn't happy I got infantry because I was hoping if I got a good job in the army, it would brighten up my life. It would make me want to live. I got the worst job possible. I was taught how to kill people. The worst fucking job possible that you can get in the military is infantry. I'm sorry, if you're 11 Bravo, and if you went through Fort Benning, you know what I'm about to say. Alright? When you sit in those classes for 3 hours and they tell you, not the sexual harassment part, but the part about you're going to have to unalive men, women, and children. That's your fucking job. You're going to have to eat bullets for a living. That's your fucking job. You're a front line, motherfucker. You don't have to have mercy for nobody. Because nobody on the other side of that battlefield is going to give mercy to you. And if you guys have been through Fort Benning, you've probably sat down at a Delta table or a Bravo table and have drill sergeants walking back and forth and you're on your kickstand. Don't fall asleep. You've been told the same shit I've been told. It might have been worded better now. But back in 2011, oh no. They had no mercy. They had no prejudice. And they told me to my motherfucking face, you will kill men, women, and children. One shot, one kill. That's your fucking motto outside of your warrior ethos. So me being taught how to kill, it just unlocked some shit that I already knew. They didn't teach me a really good martial art. I learned BJJ and fucking Delta. I learned Taekwondo and Bravo. I already knew Taekwondo. Didn't know BJJ worth shit. I do know that BJJ will probably get you killed on the streets. But everything else I've known since I was 7 years old to the current day, I can hurt people really fucking bad and I don't have to work that hard at it. Therefore, a reason to live. A great day to die. I'm going to say this respectfully. There's no such thing as a great day to die. Unless you've never gotten the chance to live and you have lived with depression all your life and you have no support from family, you have no friends, and you just believe with all your heart that you are just taking up air and space that somebody else could have. To you, specifically, if what I just said resonates within you, I'm going to say this with my heart and my soul, yo. What's left of it. You are worthy of living. Get some fucking help. I have Dr. Bishop on speed dial. I have my bros. I have certain family members that I can talk to where I can cry and they won't fucking judge me. But that's like maybe two. Two people. Two. But all my bros, it's not biologically family, I know I can cry at their house. And they're not going to judge me. They're not going to bring it up. They're going to tell me I'm okay. They're going to pat me on the back. They're going to give me a couch if I need it. Biological family? Nah. Y'all motherfuckers ain't going to do that shit. You say you'll do it. But actions speak louder than words. They always have. They always will. There is never a great day to die. Now, I will say death does happen because getting trained in infantry, they did prepare me for this. They did tell me there may be a day where I don't come home. There may be a day where I don't come home. It might be a reflex. It might not be. It might be just I was at the right place at the wrong time. I might have fucked up. But they have prepared me to own that shit. The one damn thing I can say from the military, it was probably the greatest decision I ever made. Probably the worst decision I ever made too, because I went in at 37, but it was the greatest decision I ever made. I don't have anything really bad to say about the military. Long live the Army. Long live infantry. And if you're serving right now, please stay safe. Please keep your head down if you're infantry. If you're mobile infantry, back us the fuck up. Thank you for watching. Last song, Pain and Sorrow. The bulk of my life has been painful, emotionally, not physically. I can take a hit, so I'm not worried about that. The bulk of my life has also been full of sorrow. I've lived in sorrow. Hell, I've bathed in sorrow. I've shitted in sorrow. I've gone through so much sorrow in my life that explaining it wouldn't even be able to explain it. Yes, there's a fuck ton of wax on my finger. And the bad thing is I used Q-tips before I got here. So we know what we have to do tonight. We're going to have to use some Q-tips and some rubbing alcohol or something to soak the ears out. But through the bulk of my life, I have lived with pain and sorrow. Some of it from family, some of it from friends, some of it from life just beating my ass. But I got back up. And I will continue to get back up. And to everybody who's against me, watch me win, motherfuckers. Watch me win. Good guys sometimes finish last. I never said I was a good guy.